the fourth time we've done this show. It's going to get nice and steamy in here, so steam up everyone. We've got 10 acts in this next 90 minutes. Please welcome to start the show 2 songs from one of the great singer-songwriters from this region here. Please welcome up Willie McElroy. Willie.
Thank you. That old on-off button. Yes, everyone. This is a song I wrote about for a girl called Hayley we lost 4 or 5 years ago on the roads around one of Nimbin, called Glorious Shiny Moments, because of this.
Ha
afraid of us. She's really not sure what to make of us. Will we succeed? Will we fail? Will it be heads? Could it be tails? All our victories are blunt. Love is the sharpest blade. So catch a shooting star, put it in your pocket, just until tonight, love, and burn it up and rock it. It's the prosperity of kisses, it's an avalanche of touch. You'll cut me and protect me. This blade I love so the truth is perspective. It's like looking in your own face. You don't need no detective. Your mouth's making promises your body can't keep. I know that you're lying cause you can't get to sleep. Stop acting holy, I can see right through you. That's where the light shines. That's where the light pours in. Draw the holes in our arguments. It's the prosperity of kisses. It's the avalanche of love. You'll cut me and protect me. This blade I love so much. Catch a shooting star, put it in your pocket, just until tonight, love. Burn it up and rock it. Thank you very much. Welcome to Nimbin. Enjoy the show.
Please thank once again Willie McElroy. First time at many of the cabarets over the years from Nimbin up on the main stage. Please give a very big Nimbin welcome to the one and only Ganja Fairies.
Let the joy jump and the good times roll. Let the pleasure pop. Now let's take a stroll. Light up. Let's all get mellow. Light up. Get smoke in your eyes. Light up. Get hip, I say, fella. Light up. Hey, what is this jive? Light up. Let's all get ready. Light up. I know how you feel. Light up. Now don't be afraid. You'll find what I mean in any old field. Pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blow. 8, 9, 10, and then 11. Hold up. Now get your day going. Light up. I'm saying that's the thing. Light up. Don't let that man get you. Just pop on your chin and blow the smoke, man. now let's take a stroll. Light up, let's all get mellow. Light up, get smoke in your eyes. Light up, hear what they say. Light up, hey, what is this girl? Light up, let's all get dressed. Light up, I know how you feel. Light up, now don't be afraid. You'll find what I mean in any old field.
Wowzers, please thank them again, the Ganja Fairies from Nimbin. It's a very hard act to follow, so the only thing we can follow that with is a poem. That's what I thought. A very short poem. It's about this thing. I was going to say, to introduce this, when I was young, there were no screens. Can you imagine that? No screens. I listened to Superman and the Lone Ranger as serials on the radio. A few years later, the screen came, and then a few years after that, the computer screen, the phone screen. There are many people who cannot live a day without this thing from their waking moment attached to their hand. This short poem is called 10 million Facebook likes. Can't be wrong. Screen check. Screen check. Just checking. Texting, texting, texting. Selfie, selfie, selfie. iPhone, 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 iPhone. Therefore, I am. I smartphone. I pod, I blog, never alone with the phone, never alone. Texting, texting, scrolling, scrolling, swiping, swiping. Apps, apps, apps. Ears plugged with 1,000 songs. I bathe in electromagnetic radiation. We all bathe. Zapped and zonked in trains and planes, zapped in the cafes, radiating on the Nimbin street, zonked in the mall, queuing for the next gen and the one after that. This tiny machine, burning a hole through my hand. My strands of DNA are bleeding, like Fukushima, still bleeding. Tunas off, salmon's off. A Greek chorus of humpback whales is singing, "What the heck?" in the flush of dead batteries and plastic bags. But I digress. Screen check. Screen bloody check. The screens are screaming too much information. Ringtone, I have to take this call. Ringtone, I have to take that call. Ringtone, I have to take this. You're breaking up. I'm breaking up. I'm out of range. Screen check. My Googled life. My memories are a USB stick, which I've lost. Memories of 4 pennies. A red telephone box. Press button A, press button B for refund. Memories of smoke signals. Talking drums, just talking. But I digress. Get with the program. Tick the box. It's the year of the monkeys on mobile phones. Everyone is looking down, down, down. Screen check, screen check, screen check. I have to take this. Thank you very much. Log on, everyone, log on. A great pleasure to welcome one of the great artistes of this world and many others. Please give a very warm Nimbin welcome to Mr. Estill Mascarpone.
Mr. Circus Man, please, won't you hire my fleas? Mr. Circus Man, please, hire my fleas. Because 36 months of bifocal agony it's taken me to train each flea. And I have 5 and I'm cross-eyed now, find it hard to see. Please, hire my fleas. Oh, my fleas can erect a tent and put on a play about the president and perform a parachute descent onto the back of a sleeping dog, and he's content, but I'm not pleased, mister. Hire my fleas. Sympathize with me. Did you ever try to train a flea? You know my act could give your circus flavor. 5 miracle fleas and a cross-eyed trainer. I'll clear your desktop and I'll show you just what performing fleas can do, Mr. Circus Man, please. Hire my fleas. Now when we reach our inevitable fame, it will be you who'll be able to claim, well, I found them, well, it was me. Fortune jumped in one day in the shape of a flea, didn't trainer Mr. Circus Man me. Hire my fleas. Because 36 months of bifocal agony it's taken me to train each flea. And I have 5 and I'm cross-eyed now, Oh, Mr. Circus Man, please. But please.
Please thank once again Mr. Estill Mascarpone. Our free cabaret perhaps last year. Please welcome Arte Gitana.
Y relucir
Please thank once again Arte, Gitana, and Serena there. The next act is one of the iconic performing acts of Nimbin. First time at one of the cabarets that we've had here. Lost in the smoke here. This is not real smoke, this is vegetable, I believe. No one will know this. It's vegan. We're saving the meat smoke for the biggest ball later on. Please give a very warm Nimbin welcome, first time at one of the cabarets, to Pagan Love Cult.
So, as you probably know, they busted the hemp embassy yesterday. Which, I mean, we all saw it coming, didn't we? But don't despair, folks. It's a sort of traditional local practice around here. It's called bashing the shit out of the hippies. It's been going on since at least 1976. Because if those that were around then would remember, back then Tunnable Falls got raided by the cops in a rather bestial kind of action where they dragged a whole lot of people off, fitted them up with pot, which none of them were actually possessing at the time. And at the same time, they did a similar thing in North Queensland. Now, us hippies at the time thought, oh well, at least they're not doing what their grandfathers did to the blackfellas, running them off cliffs. They're just taking us to jail and just kind of throwing us away. But, what have I done with the pig? But, so life goes on, you know, that's just the way it is. It could be worse, and maybe if it starts happening to ordinary people, they'll change the laws. Maybe not. Either way, this is a song I wrote back then in 1976, but I'm not going to find my pick. Hey, it's good, isn't it? I'm not trying to impress and be all the There it is. Anyway, it's called the Bush Bus Ballad, and I wrote it back in 76. We played it, we actually recycled it to Rania when the cops came in once again. It's reduced, it used to be 60 cops, now it's only 30.
Flowers gone with love and peaches playground.
another one. Also from the old days, because we're old farts. It's called the sweetest sorts.
once again Neil and Peter. Taking another poem. Another poem. Not quite short poem. I was in Canberra recently where I won a fabulous award with a poem actually about Nimbin. But at one of the Bush Poets' breakfasts, where they do much Australiana stuff, I thought I would do, to match their Australiana, an iconic Australian poem, which was actually written by Billy Birmingham in 1983. This iconic Australian poem has got a distinctly MardiGrass chapter to it, a bit further into it. And it goes like this. Sitting at home last Sunday morning, me mate Boomerang said he was having a few people around for a barbie. He said he might cook a burra or two. I said, sounds great. Well, Wallaby there? He said, yeah, and Veggie might come too. So I said to the wife, do you want to go, Anna? And she said, I'll go if Ding goes. So I said, what'll we do about Nulla? And Boomer said, Nulla bores me to tears, leave him at home. We got to the party about 2 and went straight through to the kitchen to put some booze in the fridge, and you wouldn't believe it. There's Boomer's wife, Warra, sitting there trying to platypus. Now, I don't want to speak ill of Warra, but I was shocked. I mean, how much can a koala bear? So I grabbed the beer, flashed me wanker at her, and went out to join the party. Pretty soon, Ayers rocks in and things really started jumping. This Indian girl, Masu, turns up dying to go to the toilet, but she couldn't find it. I said to me mate, Al, hey, where can Masu pee out? He said, she can go out back with the fellas, she's probably seen a cockatoo. Just then, Warra comes out of the kitchen with a few drinks for everybody. Fair dinkum, you've never seen a cooler barmaid. So I grabbed another beer and said, thanks, Warra-tar. A couple of Queensland at the party. One of them smelling pretty strongly of aftershave. One of them sat down next to me. I turned to him and said, you know, mate, you reek a stockade. It was a really hot day and Oscar felt like a swim. He said to Ina, do you want to have a dip in the river, Ina? She said, I haven't got my cosy, Osco. Well, Bo says, come in starkers, what do they care? And she said, what? Without so much as a thread, Bo. Ah, perishes the thought. Has you been in yet? A few of the blokes felt like a game of cricket. Well, Boomer says, why doesn't Wombat? And let tend to field. And he said that I should have a bowl. But I was too out of it to play cricket, so I suggested a game of cards. I said to Liptus, do you want to have a game of eucalyptus? She, of course, said, there's no point, Dar wins every time. Well, Bill felt like a smoke, but nobody knew where the dope was stashed. I said, I think Marinos. But I was just spinning a bit of a yarn. Barry pulls a joint out of his pocket. Bill says, great Barry, a reefer. What is it, mate? Noosa heads, of course. He made Adelaide on me. And it was a great joint too. Blue mountains away, and his 3 sisters. Wow! I thought I'd roll one myself. I said, chuck us the tally ho, Bart. He said, they're out on the lawn, Seston, can you get them for us? Just then, Alice springs into action, starts to pack Bill a bong. And you wouldn't believe it, the bong's broken. I said, Lord, how? Hey man, somebody says, well, a didgeridoo. I said, maybe it'll have to. I look in the corner and there's Bass sitting there, not getting into it, not getting out of it. I said, what? Is Bass straight or something? And Boomer says, as a matter of fact, mate, he's a cop. I said, you've got to be joking, mate, a cop. I'm getting out of here. Let's go, Anna. She said, no way. I'm hanging around till gum leaves. Besides, I don't want to leave Jack around a party on his own. Have you seen him? I think he's trying to crack on Toowoomba. He's already tried to mount Isa, and he'll definitely try to lead you, Australiana. Great pleasure to welcome this next act, one of the fantastic majestic performing groups from this valley, Nimbin and nearby. Please give a warm welcome to the Pitts Family Circus.
Yeah.
Aren't they wonderful? Please thank His Family Circus, mother and daughter, Auntie Emily. Two more acts in our cabaret. Please welcome somebody who works in the comedy world of Brisbane and first time here in Nimbin. Let's give a very warm welcome to Michael Connell.
Thank you guys, give me a round of applause for all the action seen tonight. Come on! G'day guys, my name is Michael. I am a comedian, but I am also a juggler. Hands up, who would like to see some juggling? Who would like to see some juggling? Yeah? Yeah? I'm not going to do it, I just want to know who the nerds are. You? No, I will do some juggling. Alright, here we go. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Woo! Yeah, woo! I'm way more into this than you guys. Alright, this is good. I taught myself juggling in high school. You know what it's like, you're in high school, you think, yeah, I'm being bullied. But I want to be more of a target. So you teach yourself to juggle. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Thank you. What I'm saying is I got bullied a lot. Right, but that's obvious, isn't it? Right? Popular kids, they don't become jugglers, do they? Right? Kids with friends don't get good at a game where you throw balls to yourself. This is loneliness turned into an art form. Thank you. Thank you very much. Juggling's a weird thing to be good at. Like, usually you get good at something and people are like, ooh, how? How did you learn to play the piano? How did you learn to speak French? You know, you get good at juggling and people are like, why? Right, I get it. Right, juggling is kind of a useless skill. Right? Like juggling won't make you rich or famous. Like, think about it, who's the most successful juggler you know? It's me, right?
I need you right now.
This is the peak of juggling success. I learned to juggle, like I said, I taught myself to juggle in high school. I learned out of a book called Teach Yourself to Juggle and Other Ways to Lose Friends. I got it from the library, and I don't know if you know this, but learning to juggle out of a book is really difficult. Right? Learning to juggle out of a book is like learning yoga off the radio. On the front cover it said, you know, learn to juggle. Now with over 200 hard to learn tricks. I thought, ooh, hard to learn tricks. Ooh, they must be really challenging. No, what they meant was the instructions are vague. Nowadays, right, everyone learns off YouTube, right? Because I learned before YouTube, I have a really old school juggling style. Right? Like you see young kids juggling now, and you're like, ooh, it's like they're breakdancing, juggling clubs. You know, you see me juggling, you're like, ooh, clown got some skills. Like, you see the kids juggling, and in your head you're hearing like drum and bass, you know, boom, 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 boom. You know, you see me juggling, you're hearing, it's very silly. Like I said, it's a useless skill, right? I have never used juggling in like an emergency situation. Like I've never been on a plane, going over the ocean, you know, one of the engines cuts out, some dude's like, quick, do something. I'm like, woo, He's like, what are you doing? We're all gonna die. I'm like, yeah, but not from boredom. Very occasionally you can use juggling in some pretty niche situations. Like occasionally You know, I'm riding home, I'm driving home, I get stopped by the cops. They're like, excuse me, sir, have you been drinking tonight? You get out and you do a bit of this. Woo! They don't give you the breath test. They didn't check you for drugs, though. Very thoroughly. No, really, the only thing juggling is good for is it makes you look super cool. Like you've never mucked up at work. Yeah, that's the only good thing. People are laughing. I don't know why you're laughing at me saying juggling makes you look cool. It totally does. Juggling, it's always gangster all art forms. Look at this. Put up. Whoa. Put up pressure. What? Crazy, you know. That is really. That's really the best thing about juggling is, you know, when you're single, you know, you're out, you take a girl out for a first date. You know, if you do some tricks where you're like, woo, you know, woo. If she likes that, she's too young. Like, wait. Something's very weird there. Thank you. Thank you very much for having me here. I'm having a blast. I should point out, tonight we are recording the show for the radio. Please go crazy while I juggle 8 balls. Alright, they can hear the sarcasm. They're all terrible actors. I like to say I'm Australia's greatest juggling stand-up comedian. Alright? It's not a very competitive field. I have to admit. Alright? Doesn't win you a lot of fans. All the jugglers, they come to my show and they're like, oh, good jokes. I'm like, what did you think of the juggling? They're like, good jokes. The comedians, they're not impressed either. You know, they see me doing this and they're like, Michael, what's going on? Your last show was about ancient Greek philosophy. The show before that was about Bitcoin. Now you're doing a juggling show? What happened? And I'm like, I moved to Toowoomba. That's what happened, right? So if you're in here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and you're from Nimbin, I hope you enjoy my witty comedy. If you're in from Toowoomba, look at the shiny balls! David just said I actually recently moved to Brisbane. That's what Brisbane usually gets. You know, you say you're from Melbourne, people are like, ooh, Melbourne, ooh, hipsters, ooh, coffee. You say you're from Sydney, you're like, oh, Sydney Opera House and the bridge. You say you're from Brisbane, people are like, that is also a place. We are aware of that, right? I don't know if you know, people always ask, Michael, do you busk? Are you a busker? Do you get out and busk? I'm like, yes, I love busking. I love busking. Busking combines 3 things I love. Juggling, making money, not paying taxes. Thank you. I love busking, right? Busking in Brisbane is illegal though, right? It's very, very hard to get a busking license. They are serious about not liking buskers in Brisbane. Right, busking's illegal, you can't drink after 2 a.m, you can't own a rabbit in Queensland, or a Ferris. Brisbane parties like North Korea. To give you an idea how serious it is, the maximum penalty for busking without a license in King George Square is $1,000 or 6 months jail time. Yeah. The maximum penalty for public urination, $200. That's why if I'm juggling and the cops show up, I just rip my pants off. The cops are like, were you juggling? I'm like, no, officer, I was peeing. And all these people were watching. And then they paid me. You should arrest these perverts. The main thing you learn when you're a juggler, ladies and gentlemen, is that you can't please people. You can't please people. Every show I do, there's always someone who's impressed by one more ball than I can juggle. Every show afterwards, some dude comes up and like, oh, you juggle 4 balls? Can you juggle 5 balls? I'm like, yes. It's like, can you juggle 6 balls? I'm like, no. He's like, oh. Oh. When I meet that guy, I'm like, do you have a wife? He's like, yes. I'm like, do you have 2 wives? He's like, no. I'm like, oh. Only 1 wife. So here for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, 5 balls. Well, that's all the response I needed. No, here we go. 5 balls, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, 5 balls. Can you feel the tension? Here we go, 5 balls. Oh my goodness, go crazy. Thank you very much. This is the hard part about being a juggler. I've juggled these 5 balls, and you've all given me a big round of applause. I'm still juggling the 5 balls. And you guys are all like, well, what now? It took me like a year to learn this. Oh. All right, here we go. Thank you very much for having me, guys.
Thanks, Stuart. Please give a big hand to Stuart Patton on the sound. Tim Thompson on the lights. Thank you, Mike. Fantastic. The last act in the Cabaret tonight, a huge pleasure always to have them here in Nimbin. They're fantastic globe-trotting duo. They were a huge hit recently at the Blues Festival. Please give a great welcome to the Hasidics.
Thank you so much. We're going to play a couple of songs for you tonight, and we thought we might start off in a really lovey sort of a way. So this is a song all about that moment of passion where you just completely get lost in your partner and your moment. It's called Inside This Room.
I wrap myself around you and surround you like a skin, and the air that flows from your lungs is the air that I breathe in. With our fingers intertwined, our hearts they beat in time. I'm yours and you are mine. Let the night be drenched in wine. The blood, it courses through me as our senses are unfurled, and your smell intoxicates me as my toes begin to curl. And the softness of your touch sends sweet shivers down my spine. Let the night be drenched in wine. Let the night be drenched love, I get lost in you. Time stands still inside this room. Where love, don't forget to read. Just rest your head and drift off to sleep. Woo! When the walls crumble and fall, go to the ocean. Feel a little closer, warmth in the cold. You from the old, hectic households. 'Cause if you're not gone, are we even here at all? So bye, blackbird, fly free, a lifted light. Take a team of angels so we know we'll be alright. Breathe until we fly. Breathe until we fly. Protected by the light to the passing of all time. Breathe until we fly. Breathe until we fly. Was not until I lost the night that I finally realized there were 3 rainbows in my window. I didn't even know. 3 rainbows in my window. 3 rainbows in my window, helping us to love. Life is a cruel, unnecessary, it's a blessing on the sea. First steps from fear and through picture perfect sky, echoes and ripples and names. It's constant vibrations, the echoes, are they real? What triggers a thought to change the particles I feel? Breathe until we fly. Breathe until we fly. Connected by the light to the passing of all time. Breathe until we fly. Breathe until we fly. Was not until I lost the night that I finally realized there were 3 rainbows in my window. I didn't even know. 3 rainbows in my window. 3 rainbows in my window, helping us to know. Helping us to know. until we fly. Breathe until we fly. Breathe until we fly. Breathe until we
Thank you so much. Miss Julie, I can take a bit closer to this one. Yeah, both the last can come down in the wedges. Thank you. So we're going to play our new song for you. We released a single on the 18th of April, and just before we walked on stage, we got an email that let us know that this song has actually been added to rotation on Double J radio, which has never happened to any of our songs. We don't write songs for radio, so that's just a really lucky thing for us. But the song's called Get Ready, and it's about getting ready for a change for the better, where we don't focus on all our differences and we don't try and bring people down. We try and raise everyone up and connect on a human level where we're all actually kind of the same. So the song's called Get Ready, and we'll try and do. This is only about the second time we've done an acoustic version of it, so wish us luck.
That feels good. All right. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Put this seed in the basement, baby. Ready to let it go. Ready to send it somewhere strong. It won't come back no more. I'm ready to keep my eyes on the prize like Mavis told us to. I'm ready to try the best I can and do the best that I can do. I'm ready. Get ready. Ready to sleep in the basement, baby. Ready to let it go. Ready to send it somewhere strong. It won't come back no more. I'm ready to take the labels off. I'm ready for fair play. ready to sleep in the basement, baby. Ready to let it go. I'm ready to send it somewhere soft. Won't come back no more. I'm ready to take the labels off. I'm ready for that pain. I'm ready for discrimination to be torn up and thrown away. Yeah, I'm ready. Get ready. We're ready now. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready for a change for the better now. Getting ready. Tell me, are you ready now? Getting ready. People, are you ready now? Getting ready. Tell me, are you ready now? Getting ready. Now, getting ready for a change for the better now. Yeah, yeah. Getting ready for a change for the better now. The better now. Hey, I said, get ready. Yeah. Ready to stick it in the basement, baby. Ready to let it go. I said I'm ready to let it go. I'm ready to let it go.
We actually wrote that song with Trace and Ellie, our drummer and bass player, so if you get a chance to listen to it properly, it's pretty much all held together by the bass and drums. We just hang out.
We're going to do one more song. I'm going to do a song that's a favourite of ours. It's called Pirate Flag. Thank you guys all for being so beautiful audience to play for, share music with, and thanks to David for inviting us back. We absolutely love coming and doing these shows, so we feel very lucky.
If you guys are CD people, we actually have a little CD only release that we made up for the couple of festivals we're playing, but it's a whole live album, and our last that's that Get Ready single, and then another sort of secret B-side from the new album. If you like sort of weird exclusive collections, it's, I think we have a handful here.
It's disconcerting that we're not learning a thing. As history plays out, there's nothing about it changing. The history books are written by crooks with agendas we cannot conceive. And liars and thieves will make you believe things that you shouldn't believe. Let's leave today. Come pack your bag. Let's set sail under a pirate flag. 'Cause you were waiting for something that may never come. You were waiting for something that may never come. All the pleasures are buried with treasures so deep. The highest of bidders makes winners of sinners till we can no longer compete. A handful of laces and smirks on their faces, then say, go on and pack your bags, and then let's sail under a pirate flag.
Thank you. Happy MardiGrass. Yeah, Dave just asked me to do one more.
Hey, I'm working a sweat up here. It's great. It is. It's awesome. What would you like to play, Jules? Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we might just play a little fun one about getting arrested.
You ready? I'm ready.
Maybe breakfast in the white.
Cruising on the highway number 10. Looks like it's gonna be a sleepless night again. Here's the 4th of July, we're looking for a band. We gotta get to Austin, it's only our plan. It's a long way to New York, and I gotta get a plane. I got to 97, but the copper got my name. So I'm on in Texas, got 5 days to drive. $10 in my pocket, think I have to on a ride. I'm home in Texas, still out from the vine. No one's gonna party once it gets to 75. So I'm on to Texas. Fireworks in the distance to start the show. I got a ticket in my pocket, I think I better keep it slow. Well, they said we wouldn't make it, but we drove all through the night. Now I'm taking Roadhouse coffee, how they justify. Think I'll play Las Vegas and its lights. I'm gonna hit the gas again, the cars outside. So I'm on to Texas, got 5 days to drive. $10 in my pocket, think I'll have to on the ride. I'm home in Texas, still out from the vine. No one's gonna party once it gets to 75. So I'm home in Texas.
Okay, that's the end of our quite late Great Green Cabaret. There is more bands and stuff coming on as soon as they reset the hall. Look, they've got cakes, desserts and sweets, coffees and teas out on the deck if you want to get some air. There is some out there. Thanks very much everyone for coming along. We'll do this again sometime. No.